Okay po ba kayo lahat? Kasi I might reveal something incriminating or discriminating. First of all, I would like to acknowledge and greet good evening to Atty. Erol Panera, Vice Governor of Province of Masbate, Mayor Balag of Mayor of La Veresas, Northern Samar, Honorable Dindo Cervantes, City Secretary Atty. Panero, magandang gabi. Usap tayo. And the Honorable Abo and Penaranda, Board Member of Silang, wala na si GP, the future of Silang. Ladies and gentlemen, I have certain parameters before I introduce our host for tonight. First of all, I am not under oath, so I will not be liable for perjury. And last, I may be the one who is speaking, but my language is not entirely my own. It is greatly influenced by someone. And of course, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Rezos. Sir, my description of our host will determine if you are indeed a good teacher to our host. When our host tonight requested me to introduce him for this occasion, in all honesty, I felt honored. I can't help but reminisce the past 11 years of our friendship and bond. It was in 2008 when I met Marvin. We were classmates then, in law school. I knew right there and there that he would be someone, and he will definitely shake the world, the legal profession of the Philippines. Because his character and his focused approach in the pursuit of his dreams. I was able to notice him in our statutory construction class. Our professor then was very young and beautiful lawyer. Sino ba yung mga classmate namin dito? Mark, si Snidey. Our professor was attorney something. It was only Marty who has the audacity to ask her, and I quote, "Ma'am, just out of curiosity, how old are you?" You know, in law school, it is the professor who terrorized the students. But in this case, it was a professor who was caught off guard by the question of Marty. And she answered, "I passed the bar last year." At that time, I knew Marty was different and misunderstood. He is the kind of person that you need to know deep down before you can really judge his character. Our bond became stronger when we joined a fraternity. We were 7 in our batch. Unfortunately, Atty. Juven De Jesus cannot make it tonight, but the others are here. Atty. Cecilio Jimeno, Atty. William Claver, Atty. Patrick Mercado, and the Chief Executive Officer of Two Brothers Corporation, Mr. Snidey Ligete. We became closer and our friendship became deeper. We could always notice Marty's potential for many things. On how he answered the difficult question of our very strict professor, the current Chief Justice, Dado Peralta. And of course, Rene Gorospe and the late Samson Alcantara. You can always notice how he answered tricky questions with the tricky answers. In this instance, one could already notice his potential for something great. Ito, totoo to. Marvy was not born with a silver spoon. He experienced being in the lowest. I could recall that in many days, he would eat pansit canton for breakfast, for lunch, and forget to eat dinner. However, he would accompany himself with a red stallion. That pansit canton would sometimes change to a delata, but the red stallion would always be the same. Believe me, I knew. I was there and I saw it. So whatever Marby is having right now, his custom suit, fancy shoes, and expensive things, I knew you deserved that because you worked hard for it. Ito na. I was also there when Marby was broken-hearted. Marby was heartbroken in many occasions. The usual suspect are people from the legal profession and the medical profession. These professionals always targeted Marby's very tender and vulnerable part. During those times, Marby was distracted to study, but only for a while, because he always focused on his dreams and goals. You see, we may know him as a very strong person outside, but deep inside that resilient and tough appearance, you will find a soft-hearted and very calm person. Galing kay Marby to. So in behalf of Marby, to all the girls he loved before, thank you for the lesson he learned from you. By the way, do you want me to mention something to some of these girls? The attorney from the government, the doctor from somewhere, and so on. So that's why whoever is the lucky lady that will captivate the heart of Marby, that girl is very lucky. As you know, sabi rin niya to, he is a one-woman man. But tonight, that woman is the proudest of all fine people here. Siyempre, that is Tita Jean. Tita, let's give a round of applause to the mother of Marby Abo. Tita Jean, you raised a fine man. I really hope, Marby, that this will not be the closest thing you will ever have to a wedding. Ito, galing sa kanya. Dr. Rosso, so I hope you're hearing this. He is a man of principle. His ethical standard and moral fiber is beyond reproach. And he has unquestionable integrity. Diyos ko, santo. These characteristics are the very foundation of his practice of law and the core of his pursuit of his dreams and aspirations. I could still recall last year, just last year, because Marby was 36 last year, now he is, you do the math. By the way, we refer to him as our kuya, Marby, in our batch, because he's the young, allegedly oldest. Last year, he called me as he used to because we always talk to each other almost every day. He told me, I will resign from my high-paying job to pursue my dreams. I want to have my own law firm and I want my name on the wall. Kaya ang laki ng pangalan dun. I knew Marby was ready. I knew that he is not just a talker. He always put his dreams into reality. So I told him that has always been your plan, so you should proceed. I know you have all the ability and the right attitude to succeed. At the time, Marby was very determined, but was a bit worried about the possible obstacles he may face. I told him, from law school, during our bar review, and during the first few years of your practice, you have overcome Herculean obstacles. You have been in the lowest point of your career in your life, yet you are here, now, very proud and successful. That was just last year. Imagine, if you gave him another 5 years, he will be 42. By then, imagine, another 5 years, we might be celebrating for a week. That was just last year. Fast track today, AP Law is in the map, figuratively and literally. You know, Marby is also an inspiring leader. He was a former head of our fraternity. This leadership skills is greatly influenced by Steve, Dan, and Jack. Jobs, Luck, and Ma. Steve Jobs, Dan Luck, and Jack Ma. Those are the favorite books, autobiography that Marby likes to read. And even his idol, his famous Brad and teacher. But now, but now person has greatly influencing the late Manny Velasco. Nasa na? But no person has greatly influenced him than Ferdy, the late dictator. As you observe, Marvin is almost different in many aspects of his life. He thinks and do things out of the box. Like now, everyone is wearing a tie. He is the only one who is wearing a bow tie. Instead of a standard posture, stomach in, chest out, he stands chest in, stomach out. His character is full of action and inspiring accomplishment. Like Marcos, he has a strong hand, discipline, and intellect, but deep inside, he's a kind-hearted man. Years ago, Marvin revealed to me his dreams and goals. This is one of them. Talagang alam ni Marvin na mangyayari to. Law school pa lang. I am telling you, Kuya Marvin, you are on your way. I hope that these dreams and goals of yours will be a reality. I hope 20, 25 years from now, you will have a simple office in a palace in Mindiola. With that, one of your closest friends will be a primus in the palace. For the people of AP Law, trust your ship captain. He will bring you to greater heights and success. Understand his methods and his means. You will definitely reap the glory of his accomplishment. Stay with him and suffer with him. Be with him when in his lowest, because for him, only those people who are there in his worst can be with him at his best. And yes, you and all of us were there in his worst. Now, we are with him in his journey, being his best. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for lending me your ears. Without further sugarcoating, let us give a round of applause as we honor and call to the stage our host for tonight, the managing partner of Abo and Penaranda Law, Atty. Marvin